Friends, haters, hello and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, what's up? Shaking my hand. My name's Erica. I do a lot about food, fitness, bit of clothing. I am a bit of a curvier gal myself, so especially curvy girl things, and just a bit of life and whatnot. And today we are continuing on our kind of, it's not really a series, but I guess it's a little mini series we're gonna do, is a back to routine series. I'm not necessarily someone who says I want to get back on track, because I never feel like I fall off track, but it's getting back into more of my normal routine, especially after traveling, after a really busy fall with work. So I feel like I've not been on my proper routine in a few months, and so I'm excited to have a couple of months of me time in the gym, hopefully doing some really good eating, and just see what's gonna happen with that. I haven't quite figured out what my fitness goals are for this year, but I do know that I just want to feel healthier. I do want to feel, more active. So I do think I'm going to focus on losing a little bit more weight and on increasing my cardiovascular endurance. I'm definitely going to do more boxing as well this year, and try and get in a couple sessions a week as well as my lifting. So lots of different things, haven't quite narrowed it down, but biggest thing for that is food. So I'm gonna do a huge meal prep to get myself ready for the week. I'm excited. I'm gonna do some things I don't normally do, but I think will be really good additions to my diet and my day-to-day eating habits, I guess is the way to say it. So yeah, let's get cooking. All right, so am I looking jacked right now, or what's going on? All right, first things first, we are gonna make some egg bites, and we're gonna start off with doing turkey. So I got a big thing of ground turkey, so I'm gonna cook that. Oh, this needs to not get in there. So cook up some ground turkey, I'm gonna pop in some spices and seasonings, obviously. I think I'm gonna use either half of it, or maybe just about a third of it for the egg bites. It kind of will depend on what it looks like when it's all cooked down. But yes, I'm gonna do egg bites with ground turkey, I think mushrooms and feta cheese. Thought is that they don't take long to cook, but they can go in the fridge, pop in the microwave, or even just eat them cold if you like it cold too. And they are something that would freeze well as well. Almost always, fun fact, cook with a lid to keep as much moisture in as possible, especially with something like turkey or white meat that often can get really dry. So let that keep cooking up, and we're gonna whip up our eggs. I'm gonna pop in some mushrooms, and I'm gonna cut them up really nice and tiny, because I'm not gonna cook them or fry them or anything like that ahead of time. So I just find that if you cut them really thin, they're just gonna cook easy. I mean, mushrooms cook quickly no matter what, but just to add a bit of volume to the egg bites, but without really adjusting the caloric content too much. So we've got a dozen eggs in there. We're gonna add in now some feta. Not quite half, but more than a third, but not quite a half. And then in a cupcake tray, we're going to pour. And to go in with the rest of the ground turkey, I cut up a couple more mushrooms, and we're gonna cut up the rest of zucchini, add some red sauce, add some creams. I do like things more of a creamy compared to just pure tomato sauce type of vibe for my sauces, and pop that with some pasta. I like to really load it up, I feel with a lot of veg that, in my opinion, don't really change the flavor. I feel like zucchini is a very bland vegetable, mushrooms are a very bland vegetable, and so when they're paired with other stuff, they add volume to the meal, and obviously veg and micronutrients, but they don't change the flavor of the overall dish. This is a tip I've always learned. I don't know, I think my mom did it, is that anytime you use like a sauce, always then go through the water just so you get the extra sauce. But chopped up a entire, not carrot, cucumber. Chopped up an entire cucumber and a good amount of tomatoes. I'm gonna put just a bit of like salt in there, a bit of like ground pepper. I'm feeling feta, avocado, and chili, not chili lime. I'm hoping that the acidity from the tomatoes will help keep the avocado fresh so that it can last for a few days. So I don't have to eat like an absurd amount of it at once, but this will be a nice little side to go with like lunch or also just for a snack in general for a few days. It's a great day when an avocado is brilliantly green on the inside. Finished product of the little salad: tomatoes, cucumbers, feta, and avocado, and then just a bit of ground pepper, chili. I didn't put any salt in it, and I don't think I'm going to because there's going to be salt from the feta. So that's that. The egg bites, look at them. I'm really happy with how the egg bites came out. So those are going to be a nice quick thing in the morning. Just cutting up some strawberries now. In an ideal world, I'll have 2 breakfasts. So that's why I've got the egg bites as well as then usually some yogurt. So I've got plain non-fat Greek yogurt, and I always throw in like berries and maybe some peanut butter, stuff like that. Usually something not too heavy, but I'm just cutting up the strawberries because I think if my mom told me something about like if you put strawberries in a glass jar, they'll last like ages longer. And I just figured if I cut them, then that's half of the like work already done, so I just have to like sprinkle them out. Oh, that's a good strawberry. And then last but not least, I actually made this yesterday, but I made some hummus. I was very excited. I was like, let me just try this. I had some cans of chickpeas. I was like, I'm never really gonna use these for like anything else. So I was like, let me try and make some hummus. So I did it. I basically made like a spicy red pepper hummus. So it's just, you know, the whole tin of chickpeas, some olive oil. Oh, I put in some garlic, as well as then chili pepper, as well as then a whole like dry roasted pepper that I've had. And it's really pretty good. So that would be another one of my kind of snacks. So my thought is to have enough balance between like healthier snacks versus like sweeter snacks and just stuff that's gonna keep me nourished and full, so I don't feel like I need to go and snack on random things. So yeah, we were all up and meal prepped for the week for like lunches and dinners. No, for breakfast and lunches. That's again where I struggle the most. Dinner, I've got plenty of things that are easy to just cook, but for me, I want to have breakfast and lunch prepped as much as possible. So I'm really excited. Alright, so that is it for me and this meal prep video. I'm excited. If you guys want to see more like recipes and meal prep types of videos, let me know. Put something in the comments so I will get on it because this is more fun than I thought it would be. So, yeah, that's it. And stay tuned for the next video. Goodbye!